connecting my video. Here we go. Awesome. Okay, so let's hit post. And same on Instagram. Doing this live multi thing. Welcome, people. I just thought this would be fun to go work on some ads and answer some questions folks may have about ads and offers, because this is the stuff I love to jam on. It's a lot of fun. And I'm just going to double check. Oh yeah, I got the wrong microphone. There we go. That's going to be a lot cleaner. And yeah, we're rocking and rolling. So let's do this. And for context, anyone joining us, welcome. If you want to join me live on Tuesday, 1 p.m., we're having our offer jam session where you can bring your mid-ticket offer ideas. And I love mid-ticket offers. I'm running ads to one right now, which is all about mid-ticket offers. And I love these because they're a very easy play to run. You can literally just get paid to launch new offers. And it's super simple. You don't have to have any sort of long sales page or graphics or testimonials or all the stuff I thought you needed to have. And this is a really damn good tool. So what I'm going to do is, if you want details on that, sylviasleep.com/freedom, bottom hand corner. But we're going to jump right into this. So I'm actually going to be reviewing 2 ad accounts. I've got this little thing on the right hand side. If you want to post comments, just drop questions you've got. I'm going to answer them on the fly, and I'm going to kind of walk you through what I'm doing, looking at ad accounts here. So I'm going to go through actually my own ad account because I need to map out what videos, what content I need to create in order to actually really double down and put more ad spend behind what I'm doing. And then also wanting to look at a client's ad account and say, what can we do to fix this and make this better? Not even fix. We're actually just going to look at the numbers here because this thing's been just running pretty consistently. So greetings to everyone joining. Welcome. It's so great to have you. And let me just, hold on, I'm going to get everything ready to rock and roll here. And we're going to just share my screen. Freaking dive into this puppy. Cool. So let's do this. Share screen, entire screen, this one. Awesome. Okay, and let's make it bigger because I think that's much more fun. Cool. So one of the things I'm a big component on is whenever I'm running ads to an offer, really, really important you do this, is a lot of people, they bring me the ad questions first. And this is a big problem because oftentimes I find that it's never really an ad problem that people are dealing with. It's more an offer problem. So I always look actually starting from the offer first, which typically is your sales page or whatever. If you're running to an opt-in or maybe a webinar funnel or whatever you're doing, you really always want to look at the offer. Perfect example of this. We had a guy in our program named Caleb. Caleb came in and we were working together on like tweaking his micro offer, tweaking that puppy. He just sent me a message yesterday on Facebook saying he's crushing it. He's profitable. He woke up. He spent like $76 on ads. He made like $250 and he's getting like really well-known sales trainers buying his thing, telling him how great it is, which is exactly his niche, right? That's what he wanted to do is kind of diverge and go that direction. But the funny thing with his ads is he is literally just using basically bare basic ChatGPT ads. Like he's not doing anything crazy on the ad side. I read these ads and I'm like, these are pretty basic, right? There's nothing too fancy. But what we spent the most amount of time working on was the offer and this piece, right? So this is my client, Dan. I built this one for him and it seems to be going pretty good as far as the numbers go. So this is like we're doing a split test right here and it looks like this one's actually winning by a little bit, marginally. These numbers look good. I'm just checking. Yeah, we got mindset sessions and these good order bumps. So it looks like overall the funnel stat numbers are doing good. And what I like to do is I just like the first thing I like to do is I just go to our, where is it not? They just added this cool little analytics tab up here now. And the thing I love about this is I can go here And I can say, okay, let's just look from here to here. Shout out to AZ Funnels. If you guys want a free trial of this, freaking awesome tool. It's built on Go High Level. Huge fan of this for doing lots of these. So anyway, the 24th till the 7th, and we got 2 weeks of data. So let's just go look and say, so we're about 3.7K in sales. I think that's pretty much where we're at right here. Yeah, so that's great. So, 1.08 ROAS, where it looks like we're about $400 up, or no, 700, which is awesome. The big thing though is we got $700 plus 350 opt-ins. So the big idea behind a micro offer is you're getting paid to get people into your world. And I love to show Dan here, who's awesome at letting me just show his stuff, because he's not in a business make money online space. He's in more of a personal development space. And we're working next week actually to hammer up a new offer, which I'm very pumped about. So one of the things I'm going to look at is when I'm looking at ads here, I can see all my purchases. And I want to actually, like this, we launched very simply. Like we just have a broad and a worldwide audience. Dan's got a lot of pixel data. I love expanding targeting out as fast as humanly possible, because as soon as you have something dialed in, you should just expand the hell out of that targeting. If you're especially like a course creator or coach or anyone like that, and I kid you not, like people think, oh, there's only money in North America. We just got a client from Bulgaria. We just got another client from France. We got another client from the Netherlands, and just got a 7-figure coach from the Philippines. So to say that there is not money on a worldwide scale, you're just being freaking ridiculous. I hate to say it, but it's really cool that you now have the entire world that you can target. And if you're optimizing for purchases, it's way smoother to do this. And so what I'll do, like the first thing I'll do is I'll just come in here, and I actually just want to see the past kind of 30 days of campaign data. And I can see like these are actually fairly similar in data, but that's fine. I don't really focus too much on actual targeting. I'm really, especially because we're running ads for purchases, I more like to just let Facebook do that. And what I like to do is just go here and look at like the best combos, right? And so what I'll basically do is I'll go through here and say like, okay, what is the best performing thing, right? What is the best performing text? I run all dynamic creatives. This is my evergreen ads process, where I just put a ton of different combos. I let Facebook play with it. I let them figure out what's going to win. I would rather trust Facebook's AI rather than me trying to toggle and do manual override. So typically my process here is I'll just literally open up a notepad here, or even a Google Doc, it doesn't matter. But like I can see this one's doing really good. Use this 3 subconscious synchronization exercise to trigger instant flow states. This 3 probably triggers near instant flow states. So again, same kind of promise. See how this 3 exercise training, so you can get more done in a day. We're almost doing a week. So I can actually see this one, although there's less purchases. I'm looking at this. So again, maybe if there was more, it might be more even, but I'm still just looking like this is actually a good number, 13.3. For $14.95, you can get the exact 3-minute instant flow state exercise my clients use to rapidly turn. So big thing I like, and I'm seeing right away, is this one actually comparatively to this. Let's just say this. I mean, they're about the same. I think the big thing you really got to hit on is always making sure there's a clear outcome right away in the payoff of the ad. So right at the start, I am highlighting the core things here that is going to happen if they use this exercise. So like seems like, again, instant flow state, I think I can hit on, make more variations of that. And I would say probably a good one to model would be this one, because we're getting like 25 for $13.30 per purchase. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Okay. So, and the authority piece in there. So what I'm doing is I'm analyzing, and I'm not someone that's going to take all this data and put it in a spreadsheet. What I'll do is I will take and look at this information using the dynamic creative breakdown. And I will say, what can I just make more variations of, right? And again, even like across the board, like the ROAS is really good on this one. ROAS is really good on this one. Close more sales, 10x deals. So maybe I can take these two and combine them together and make something special. I'm just going to take a look at these bottom ones too, because there's actually more purchases down here. See if it reflects the same thing. So this is expensive. murder procrastination and get more done tomorrow than you did all week. And this is the broad. So that's more like the core 5 countries. And these all actually, funny enough, have a lower return on ad spend compared to the worldwide targeting, which is very interesting. 0.94 here, 1.02 here, which again, numbers aren't always perfect unless you're spending a ton of money on something like Hyros. This one seems to have the best ROAS here. Yeah, okay, so Turnivis. Okay, so what I'm going to do, seeing that kind of pattern, I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to grab that ad copy. There's not really a smooth way to do this. I wish there was. But, and if you're just joining us live, welcome. I'm just doing some ad breakdowns and showing you how I kind of write some ads. And so I'm just going to take this and bang out some new ads. So we're going to just do IFS ads. Dun, 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 dun. So best text, best headlines. And I just like to do this in notepads because it's simple for me. But that's all good. Whatever works for you. If you want to throw it in docs, that's cool too. I just want to go look back here. Now we're going to look at headlines. So we got 3 minutes exercise triggers instant flow states. What about this one? Yeah. Get more done tomorrow than you did all last week. But this is very low, less than 1,000 impressions. So I'm not going to include that one yet. Or your money back. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, this is the nice thing I like about Facebook is that it will just test things on your behalf. I didn't even include that or your money back as a headline. They just took the description and plugged it in as a headline, and it seems to actually have done pretty good. So that's why I just say, hey, let the AI run. What I will say, though, across the board, this 3-minute exercise triggers instant flow states seems to work very good. And I've always found that if you can hit on a time piece in the headline and just make the headline of your ad extremely clear, it tends to work pretty damn good. So I'm just throwing these all in, and I'm going to show you my process of how I'd actually go through here and write some new ones. So let's see what we got here for description. So 54. I'm like, okay, so testimonials, again, easy thing to throw in your ad descriptions or just testimonials. I'm like the Tasmanian devil getting things done. Mike Stone. Okay. And then we got grew my patient volume by 25%. I actually think they purchased 1,600 of them. Yeah. So that seems to do well. All the sales, like if you look at this, even though this one got more purchases, the ROAS is higher with the sales volume ones. So, or this one, unleash your inner badness and bait. Yeah. So that's okay. I think I'm going to stick with the sales volume though, because the ideal thing that we want with our ads is that we want more folks to be moving through and ideally starting to pre-sell them based on what is spoken about in the ad, right? So if I'm hitting on, let's just say sales volume, growing sales volume here, that will translate through the entire process because they're coming in under that assumption of, okay, well, if I'm a salesperson, I can then use this to grow my sales volume, right? So I'm just going to go down and grab this. Never use these AI ones. They suck. Never trust. I think I'm just going to take this one. And we can probably make a few variations of this. If I can go back. Oh, no, this is different. Hold on. What do we got here? Identity. Oh, yeah, that was working on another offer. Damn. I've got my notepads everywhere here. So description. And I just like to copy and paste. Again, going to break down that process here. And welcome to all that are joining live. Just doing some live ad editing. And folks, if you got questions about ads, drop them. I'm so happy to answer anything you got. Ads, offers, whatever you got, just throw it in the chat or in the comments section, wherever you're joining in from, and I'll answer for you. But I freaking love ads. I'm a big paid ads guy. So next thing, again, what we're going to do is we're going to look at, go to breakdown here, dynamic creative, image video. Yeah, always book. If you could just if you have a book and you can just get an image of yourself signing that freaking book, God, it works well. I don't know why, but it does. This ad for I don't know. Since I've worked with Dan here, this freaking ad of him signing this gosh darn book just works across the board every freaking time. So that's a good one. And then actually shout out to my team member, Julius, who literally just, very little graphic design background, but he basically just built this using some AI magic, and it seems to be doing really good. So goes to show, like, that's freaking awesome. 1.24 ROAS. Again, that one's a little bit lower. That's fine. It looks like it's literally just been 3 images that have been used. And let me just go down here. Same thing, this book. Okay. So what this tells me is this market. Okay, either product image is great, but I can also just say authority image too, which is interesting. Like the national TV one didn't work at all. But what I can test is way more stage stuff and saying, if this ad is working, I'm like, how can I find some themes of something like this? And also the book one. So I'm just going to put for images here, images / videos, I'm going to do authority images plus product images. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I've got my like best one. And again, is this perfect data? Absolutely not. Like not at all. But what I want to do now is I'm just going to go open up a new doc here. And I'm just going to do IFS, new ads, and label this, and I'll move it around later. I'm just doing this so that when I can search my little bit of a messy Google Drive, it shows up. I'm able to just throw all this in here. And now what I want to do is just look how I can just make some variations of this, right? And you don't have to do anything too crazy. This is the big thing. I think when a lot of people, they get this idea that ads take like a ton of time, I just have to kind of disagree, because I really find that you can just take something that's working and make a few variations of it. And, it's not that hard. Like you can even, again, if I wanted to use AI as an example of this, let's just have some fun of doing this. And what happened to I don't know what happened to my document title there, but we'll fix that later. If I just I use this tool called Team GPT, which I just love plugging into. It's got to hook up for Claude because Claude's not available. And I'm just going to put top performing ad. And I'm just going to say instructions. A world famous copywriter, NLP expert, hypnotist, who specializes in conversational language. Give me 5 variations of this top performing ad. Attached sales page below for the product if you need more information, right? So easy thing to do, right? And this is a fun trick, is that I love AI for just getting some ideas. And if I just go to instant flow states here, which is this, I can just copy this entire page, put sales page, paste the whole thing. Let's see what it comes up with. Because the big thing that I think a lot of people screw up with AI is they don't give it enough context. So I'm like, hey, why don't I just paste the entire freaking sales page in, right? Well, this is terrible. Unlock your peak performance in just 3 minutes. Okay, that's not good. Effortlessly trigger flow states in 3 minutes. Introducing, I don't know what happened to Claude here. This is like the worst ones I've ever seen. I do not know what's happening. Achieve more in a day. Fine. We'll do it myself. Okay, so let's go down here to new ads. Okay. Again, the idea behind this though is just like to get more ideas. I don't like this mental edge, achieve peak performance. That doesn't mean anything. I'm just gonna say, let's try one thing. Rewrite them using finger pointing copy. Meaning you have to only use, meaning you can't use vague terms. You must be specific. Highlight real life pain points. Let's just see if that, I don't want to go too much into AI stuff because I'm just like it, but I still write better copy without it. Struggling to close sales. Again, way too better, right? So let's just play on this, right? So and this is the big thing I love AI for, is you can just come up with really rapid ideas. So let's just do ad number 1. So let's hit on the struggling to close sales one, right? And if I'm just going to come here, for 14, you can get the exact 3-minute instant flow stakes my clients use to, I'm trying to think of increase, let's just say, we can edit this later, sales volume, used to prime their mind to close more deals. Val used a similar framework to grow her patient volume by 25%. Are you next? Like link. Boom. Right? Okay, let's make a few variations. So I do kind of like hitting on the sales volume piece, because anyone that's related to sales, let's see, achieve more in less time. So let's see if we can make another sales example. I'm just going to say you can I'm just going to say instant access to the exact 3-minute. And we're just going to say instant access to the I'm just going to say this 3-minute subconscious synchronization. What do I call it? Exercise. Let's help my clients. Let me just say radically close more deals and get more done before noon. Value used a similar framework to grow patient volume, and maybe let's just see. And helped over 13,000 clients. Cool. Are you next? Nice. Cool. So again, I just like to write, edit later, get this on. And if you're joining us, welcome. If you guys got ad questions, guys and gals, ad questions, anything, drop them in the chat. I'm so happy to answer while I do this. Love just having some fun diving into this. So let's do another one. I think let's do 3 on sales. So I'm just trying to think. So big sales problem that people have. Probably something along the lines of, could be something very simple like, let's see, what are the common, this is good use for it. If you're tired of losing deals to competitors. Okay, here, yeah, let's do priming mind before sales. So this again, big thing I love AI for, getting ideas, right? Rapidly primes the brain to trigger instant flow states, close more deals, and to close more deals. So our patient volume by turn. And now, are you next? Boom. Kind of like that. Are you next? Okay, let's play on something different. So we got sales, and again, I'm just replacing this top link. Doesn't need to be anything too complicated. We're just having some fun. So let's go to a different one. Achieve more in less time. Work-life balance. Achieve peak performance on game day. God, these are terrible. AI really let me down today. Very disappointed. I clearly screwed up. let's just hit on, let's go back to this. And I kind of want to hit on this 3-minute subconscious synchronization exercise, rapidly primes. Use this 3-minute subconscious synchronization exercise to trigger. You know what? To trigger instant flow states. Hold on a sec. Instant flow states. Grow patient. No. Right, next. Let's try get more done tomorrow, or you don't care. Get more done in the next 4 hours, or you don't care. Or you don't care. Right. Flex that confidence guarantee. Okay. Bum, bum, boom, bum, boom. Awesome. Love it. Okay, let's get one more. Let me just go through the product. It's like taking a pill that removes your limit. Let's play with that. Let's play with that idea. This 3 minutes. This is, and I'm just going to try it. I'm going to test a little bit of a longer format. Oh shoot, we got screenshots happening here. This is what the client told me. Told me this subconscious synchronization exercise. It's like most of us know what to do, yet we have limiting beliefs and ideas that have been subconsciously planted in our mind that hold us back. This is why many of my clients previously struggled with endless procrastination, spinning, cycle. Let me just see. Overwhelm, maybe. Tired. They knew what to do. Just couldn't get their mind to take action to make it happen. To achieve what they wanted. Just couldn't make mind to make it happen. Even after years of staying in the same place with zero progress, which is why after working with 13,000 plus clients, extra products. Trigger instant flow states of it's like taking a limitless. It's like taking a limitless pill because it removes limiting beliefs buried in the subconscious mind. It's like buried in this that keep us procrastinating. Only made this available previously for my VIP clients who pay me over 5K to work with me one-on-one, but now to help you win the day, help you close more sales, and finish, get more done before 12. I decided to give the entire silver less than the price of lunch. Introducing instant flow states. All the details. Get more done. I'm not gonna. I could make this really long, and normally what I do when I write a little bit of story ads like this, they're kind of story-ish. I will write this like huge pitch thing. I'm just for now, just for time, I'm just kind of keeping this simple. Get tomorrow. Get more done tomorrow. More done in the next 24 hours, or your money back. Boom. Awesome. Cool. So there, we got our 5 ad copies, headlines. Let's make like 5 variations of this. Oopsies. Headlines. So we're at like 31 minutes in, and I think the cool thing is I pretty much have almost like, as soon as I do this, I'm thinking within 40 minutes, and I know like I've been doing this for a while, so it takes me a little bit longer. Maybe if you're a little bit newer or you just don't have as amazing copywriting chops, maybe this takes you double the amount of time or triple the amount of time, which means you could theoretically bang out an evergreen ad very, very quickly. Let's just say 2 hours, right? If you do all of these pieces and you're basically just taking the best performing ad, or you're taking one of my templates if you got my program and just multiplying it, right? The fun thing though is that if we actually go look at these ads, like these were launched almost 2 months ago, right? And they're still profitable. Like again, we were up $700 over the past week and 300 opt-ins or something. I can't remember that number, but it was a good. I don't think it was 300, but it was a good number. It says 277 purchases. That's including order bumps and upsells. Probably like 200. Let's just say. It's like the nice thing about evergreen ads is that if you take the time to just build a few variations and you feed it to Facebook, they will distribute it for you, and you're able to, just kind of sit back and watch the sales roll in, as crazy as that sounds. But that's the nice thing, is when you get one of these cracked, and then you just create more and more variations of that, like I'm doing here. And maybe it takes you, keep doing this, and maybe you get it down to like 2 hours a week or 2 hours a month, right? That's the nice thing, is then you just can have ads running and running and running, right? I'm just taking a look here at my little stream thing. This is great. Welcome everyone joining us. And folks as well, we're doing an offer jam session on Tuesday inside Mid-Ticket Freedom. If you want to jump in that, sowesleep.com/freedom. It's gonna be a lot of fun, where you're gonna bring your own offers, and I'll work on them with you. It's gonna be great. So let's go back to this headline here. 3-minute exercise triggers instant flow states. Again, I just want to make this is the best performing headline. So how can I beat this puppy? Let's take a look. I'm going to go look just back at the ad data one more time here. And we're going to go over to headlines. Yeah. So this 3-minute trigger. Every time. Crushed it. Get more done tomorrow than you did all last week. Make more sales. Didn't do shit. Okay, let's try. So this 3-minute subconscious singing. I think organization exercise triggers instant flow states. So one thing I've learned, funny enough, I always break this rule, but I've always heard that if you start your ads with a verb, they perform better. So let's try flipping this and testing that. So trigger instant flow states using this 3-minute exercise, right? And then we could even try it again And I'm just gonna, let's go to AI. Give me 10 variations of this headline. Let's see if it can come anything good. Again, AI has been very disappointing today. Very disappointing. Unlock peak performance in 180 seconds. Ew. Neurohack. That's kind of interesting. Achieve more in less time. I hate when it does this colon. See, I hate these things because it's just so broad and it doesn't mean anything. Like, unleash your inner genius. That doesn't mean anything. So here's, let's just give an example, right? Use this 3-minute exercise to prime your mind and close more deals. Let's even just say prime your mind to close more deals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trigger instant flow states using this 3 minutes. Let's try the let's just say, let's play with like 3-minute subconscious, and these are probably 3-minute exercise equals 3-minute flow, instant flow state exercise equals close more deals and get done before 12. Probably a little bit long, but let's just take this equals, let's try doing this 3-minute exercise, close more deals and get more done before noon. Cool, let's play with this. All right, so let me show you how to set this up. And again, if you're joining us live, welcome. You can literally just drop questions below. I'm gonna actually just go double check on my other screen over here and make sure this thing's working as planned, because let's do this. This is so cool. We got 1,600 folks are using. Oh man, I can't see any of this. This is so weird. I don't know why I'm not getting seeing comments, but folks, welcome for those of you on the Facebook stream. And yeah, I don't know. Here, chat. Never miss a comment. Click on chat messages display on the. I'd love to see that. How the hell do I do this? Huh. Read only. Ah, I see. They have different. They got different rules. So I hate technology sometimes. I'm thinking like, yeah, this is first time using this thing called Readstream, and I'm like, yeah, this is great. I'm just gonna get all my comments here, and I don't look right. So, are you using Team GPT? Yes, Ray. I got Team GDP. Hey, Carlos, good to see you, man. How many meta ad accounts can I have? I set up a few for various projects, but I'm confused about the structure. I don't think you want to have too many, my man. I think you want to keep it really simple. Honestly, don't have too much. I'm just gonna post, and everyone, we're live. But yeah, I have one. You know, I think if you're doing really non-compliant stuff, then you might want to have a few. But yeah, I just have one. I have one. You can create more as you spend more, though. So again, if you folks are on, I don't know. Again, super strange with this platform. Why it looks like my Facebook group and my personal profile read only. No idea what the hell is going on with that, but that's all good. We're gonna jump in. We're just gonna let some folks in the group. Niv, I'm gonna letting a few people in here. That's cool. Almost 1.6 members. That's awesome. So I remember I grew this thing from 0 with all paid ads and buyers, which is awesome. I'm super pumped for that. But yeah, no, folks joining us, welcome. Great to see you. And if you got questions, post them here. So Carla or Ray, yeah, just have one, unless you're doing. And I'm willing to bet there's going to be one here. The one time there's not. Let me see. There's always I've been seeing these super black hat ads where people put, like a fake news article and then it goes to some crypto trading thing. Happens all the freaking time now for me. So, it's there if it happens, but I would just have one ad account, man. And I'll make sure, thanks for letting me, well, my bad for not seeing these messages, folks. I'm going to make sure that I have my little group chat up here. If you want to post anything, if you guys are in the Sell While You Sleep Facebook group, hit me up. I got the comments on the other tab now. We're going to keep rocking and rolling though. So let me show you how to set this up. Okay. And this is the thing. Everyone obsesses about targeting and all that stuff. Folks, the days, if you're running direct to purchases, days of targeting are so gone, in the sense that I don't do any targeting ever anymore. The worldwide audience, and I was saying this earlier, if you're just joining us, I just closed clients from into the Catalyst from the Philippines, Netherlands, France, and Bulgaria, and very great people. Right? I think the world is, I think a lot of people focus way too much on North America, and we forget about the amount of amazing people there are in the world that we could work with that have financial resources. So don't ask, don't shy away from this. And again, perfect example of this. So this, when I first launch an offer, I always do a broad campaign. And this is literally like when I first launched this. I haven't touched these ads. It's been almost 2 months. We're still, if you're just joining us, I think we were about $600 or $700 in profit over the past 2 weeks. And we added, almost, I don't know, again, this includes upsell purchases and order bumps too. So let's just say 200 buyers to our list, and we got paid to do it, right? The ROAS is actually positive. But if you look here, the cool thing is, never mind. Let's see what the CPM is. So the CPM to reach these people is half what it is here, like more, So I can reach more people for half the cost. My cost per click is half, which just allows me to reach more people. And again, the name of the game is if you're just playing local, folks, like what we do is global, especially if you're a coach or a course creator. There's no reason you can't be advertising in all over the world. So I'm going to just duplicate this audience and I'll show you exactly what I do here. So I'm just going to put it in this existing campaign and I'm going to create new ads, but I always just keep that checked anyway. And the only thing I do on the targeting is I'll come in here. We're going to change this date and we're going to do this. So it's 06, 07, 2024, because I basically just leave this for updated ads and we're going to leave the dynamic creative on. I leave Advantage Plus on. The only thing I might change here is I might just bump up this age by 1, although you don't have to do that. I learned that trick from Sam Ovens way back in the day. I don't know if that's still a thing or not, but my theory is that if I bump up the age by 1, then Facebook is just going to say, oh, it's a brand new audience, right? Even though we're just putting in new ads, but that's fine. So I'm going to just pop over here and we're going to do this. We're going to just update this date right here. And this is going to be my V2 minimum viable micro offer ads right here. And what I learned from the last one is that these product images right here did really good. So we're just going to test. And funny enough, the TikTok videos did really bad. Very interesting. So we're going to I always leave the best 2 images when I put new ones in, but I'm just going to go and I'm going to go grab literally this tells me authority image and product image, right? So what I'm going to do is we actually have this. I tried doing like a news bulletin thing, but that did not work. I'm going to go down. There's this TEDx video we use every time. When I went to a conference with a bunch of hypnotists, everyone's like, I've seen this TEDx video so many times. I'm like, yeah, keeps cranking sales, even though it was like 8 years ago when he recorded it. So that's fine. So I think it was this one, but I'm pretty sure we cut it. Doesn't matter. We're going to use this. So what I want to do is seeing that I'm going to add in just a mixture of authority images and videos. So I'm just going to look here and I actually have a bunch from that we were using before. And again, I tested that one. It didn't seem to work as well. I'm just going to look for things that are like speaking on stages because that seemed to work really good. These are all these like old product images we did. And that card one seemed to actually do okay, but again, can't beat the book signing. If I want to anger Dan, I'll put that mask photo in because he will he will hear about it and he will know from the comment section, which is great. Gotta love Facebook comments. And folks, to those joining, welcome. Great to have you here. I'm just monitoring. Oh, so people don't check out the landing page. Do you have any audience growth ads, or do you go directly to the sales page? Alex, good to see you, man. Removing the navigation bar. Yeah, I guess my face is kind of buried there, isn't it? Let me adjust that. I don't know. Nope. Now I'm full screen. Let's see if we can get rid of that overlay. And let's hide you. There we go. Hey. So for audience growth, Alex, always go direct to sales page, my man. Every single time. You don't want to do. You know what? Like, this is the thing, right? Is that the pixel is so good, but the problem is if you go to. This was for Tammy. What do you mean this was for Tammy? I'm confused. I don't see the comment for some reason, but that's all good. The thing that I would recommend is, and this is a few minutes behind, so you'll see this in a second. So one thing that grinds my gears about live streams is that it's always like a 5-minute delay. It's like, come on, people, we're in 2024 here. Let's get it together. I always recommend just optimizing direct for purchases. That whole warming up an ad account stuff, it's just such a waste of time and such a waste of money and resources, because it's like, if you put a purchase pixel and you tell Facebook, hey, I want people that will buy this thing, they will narrow it down and find people that will buy, right? If you say, I want people to watch this video, you don't know who the hell is going to watch that video, right? It's a big problem. So I always recommend just go direct to the gosh darn sales page, or direct to a purchase. You know, I was just chatting with a friend over WhatsApp, and he was telling me he did get like lead ads, like Facebook lead ads cracked. And I said, super impressed, because I've never, ever been able to do that. And that is one skill I'd love to be able to learn, is turning free leads into premium clients. But, I've just never been able to crack that code. Every time we just end up getting bad leads. I also feel like it's the offer, obviously, that you put out there makes a huge difference. But we're just going to put this one there too. People like their books. And so, okay, I'm going to do this, and then we're going to go here. Let's just get a few product images. So 60-second. Boom, boom. I hope I can upload web PGs. Let's find out. Breakthrough blueprint. Okay. I think we got enough of those. Awesome. So hold on. I am just going to stop this for a second, and we're just going to click upload. Awesome. Let's upload these puppies. Oh, good. You can do web PGs. Okay. So here we go. Let's go back. Picture in. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, guys. So this is it. Like, I just load all this stuff up. We're good to freaking go. Yeah, it works pretty great. So we're going to just hit this puppy live. So we got new images. We got new videos. And oh, yeah, of course, we got to put the text in. So let's put the text in. And let me check comments here. Excellent, guys. Love having you all here. This is great. Sorry, I'm blanking here. Okay. I'm having a blank moment with my tabs. Okay, there we go. Too many ad type. Oh, that's not good. Cool. All right. and I hate this, Facebook's AI images have been such a freaking pain in the ass in the sense that I have been trying to get them to, like, you'll get this too many ad assets, right? Because it will go in and it will add more descriptions and stuff, and it'll just be a freaking mess. Let's go here. Boom. And we're going to go back over here, and we're going to go here, and we're going to go to my tabs. 4 and 5. And, okay, let's take a look. So too many ad descriptions. Oh, that is weird. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. I'm just going to leave these all the same. And let's delete that. Okay, we got our UTMs. None. Oh, that's one thing I didn't check. Let's just check the call to action and see. Learn more. Download. Cool. Download seems to be the best one, so we're going to rock download. That's what I love testing stuff. Never would have thought the download button would be the one that works the best, but we'll take it. So we're going to go here. Bum, bum, bum. This is great. And honestly, if I wanted to, or if you wanted to, would not be hard to get a VA to do all this stuff, to just like bang out. Again, the biggest thing that I want to emphasize for ads is you should be focused on this stuff, this actually setting it up. Like, you know, it takes me, I'm doing it live here, you know, maybe takes an extra 15, 20 minutes, whatever it is. But the big thing is that is as long as you are focusing 99% of your energy on creative, everything else falls into place, because that's the only thing that makes a big difference. And I've been listening to Gary Vee hit on this too, where he really hit on the point of, you know, focus on creative, fine. And it was really interesting because I haven't listened to a Gary Vee book in a while, but this was the first one I've heard him really lay home of, hey, once you find a creative that works, like turn it into a paid ad and run it, which is really cool. And I think that if you have, I'm noticing that with folks in the Catalyst, the people that are coming in and just getting a huge return very quickly, they're basically just, they've been very content focused. Oh, hold on, we got to, oh no, these are different. Okay, cool. They've been very content focused. And so they come in and they basically just take their content, put paid ads behind it, and start writing it into an offer. And now all of a sudden they're getting way more Instagram followers, and they're messaging and saying, wow, the people on the people that are following me are like dream clients. Like, where are these people coming from, right? And I made this huge mistake when I launched my Sell While You Sleep. I didn't even have an Instagram profile hooked up. I had this like old thing. So I just went back, deleted everything. I started hooking it up. And even though I have no content there, I just looked, I got like 6 or 7 new followers from paid ads. Like, I don't post it all on that platform. And I'm going to start doing that. But, you know, it's so funny that if you just pump some paid ads behind what you're doing, it can make a damn good, damn big difference, right? Rather than trying to play the game of free. Because if you think about a content platform, you know, their goal is to get you to spend money on the platform, right? Like, free stuff is great, but their ultimate goal is to get you to spend money. So why not just do both? I think a lot of people, they get sucked into just the organic or just paid. And I personally find the best strategy is have both, right? Imagine someone, let's say they see your ad, they go to your Instagram page or your Facebook page, and you're actually posting good content, and then they follow you, and maybe they convert off that ad, maybe they don't, but now they're following you, and maybe they convert 3, 6 months, 1 year down the line, right? That's the big thing. So that is my kind of big point on paid ads and why I love it, because it should be an amplifier. I'm not someone, I've primarily grew my entire business off of paid advertising, but the big thing I see is that you should be using both. And even just doing something organically, whether that's like posting somewhere once a day or a few times a week, whatever, just to build your chops. And also then using paid ads to fuel the growth of your organic. Yeah, Tammy, I haven't run paid ads at all, just with organic. So if you just put an offer there, it can work really damn good. Like literally just put an offer, put paid ads, hook up your Instagram profile, hook up your profiles. And if your offer is converting, you're basically just getting paid to get followers, which is way better than trying to play the organic merry-go-round in my mind. Yeah, so hold on. Omni touch points will always help. 100%, Carlos. 100%, man. Yeah, like so good. And folks, if you need an offer and you're like, I don't know what to create, or you're just wanting to put something out there, but you're like, oh, I don't want to build this huge Frankenstein funnel or go through this long process, highly recommend. So again, I'm putting my little right hook out there, is Mid-Ticket Freedom. I hosted this workshop last Thursday. It was a hit. We went for almost 4 hours, and we're doing a live follow-up Q&A session on Tuesday. And I think that doesn't matter what industry you're in, it's the best tool that you can use, because the page is literally, 400 freaking, again, I think the sales page was 440 words. I didn't have a single testimonial on it. The ROAS was awesome. And hold on, we're gonna stop sharing here for a second. And it was just so simple in the sense that you can put something together. You can go from idea to offer creation to launching organically to launching paid ads within the same 24-hour span. Like, you don't need to prep all this stuff. And it's a fantastic tool because people love to show up to live things. And I think a lot of us, we get in this idea that if we want to run paid ads to something, it has to be this like really beautiful, sexy sales page, which, don't get me wrong, that stuff helps. But you can create something and start very simple. The SaaS world coined the minimum viable MVP, minimum viable product. And I feel like it's, having like a minimum viable offer of just putting something out there is great. So again, Mid-Ticket Freedom, if you go to sellwhatyousleep.com/freedom, fantastic tool. It's $50 now, $50 30 days later. And you can join us live on Tuesday. I'm going to be diving into people with offer reviews and just doing a follow-up round of Q&A because, again, we went for almost 4 hours. That last time, it was great. People loved it. And I just thought, let's just do it again. I had a great time doing it. Yeah, man. So shooting the launch over the weekend. You're on the fence. Yeah, appreciate that, Carlos. Oh, Alex, that sucks. So my Facebook and Instagram was hacked. Had to start my fan page again, but I set up my new Facebook profile as a professional profile. Do I run the paid ads with the new fan page? No, just run it with the new fan page, because you can't really do much from that. So I think like the big thing is I would be just launching from your page, in the sense that you can't really, I've tried, you can't run great conversion ads from the professional profile. Like, I know what you mean. Like, and I've done the same thing. I've set my profile up as a professional, but you can't really run conversion ads from that. So I would just run it directly, even though there's 0 followers on there. It doesn't matter. The followers will come. I think I had like 15 or maybe 100 when I launched mine. Don't worry about that too much. Just focus on a really good offer and everything else comes smooth. Yeah. Okay, folks, I got to run. It was a pleasure, though. Thank you so much for being here. And if you'd like to join us on Tuesday, sellwhatyousleep.com/freedom. And the recording's already there, so you can go in, dive in. And if you can't make it live, we're going live at 1 p.m. I actually have a Q&A form on the next page. You can ask any question, and I'll be going through those first. So if you're like really curious about like, hey, I've got this offer idea, I want to run it by you, you can just write me a whole paragraph. I'm going to be putting those up first, and we're going to be diving into those first. So if you want to do that and get some feedback on your offer or your ads or anything, just go sign up, go on the next page. There's a form, like a Google form right there. Just fill in all those details. And then we'll dive into it first thing on Tuesday. So even if you can't be there live, you still get the benefit of the Q&A. All right. So This was a pleasure, everyone. Thank you so much. And I will catch you next time. Take care.